Hi there, friends. It's Pastor Marquardt again, and I want to share with you a little bit more about the Red Letter Challenge that's about to begin here at Grace Lutheran Church and School. I'm getting more excited the closer we get to beginning this on March 1st, 2022 here at Grace. I'm excited because I'm hearing about lots of people who have gotten a hold of one of these Red Letter Challenge workbooks. It's a devotional, it's a workbook, it's kind of a challenge reminder all the way through the 40 days of our challenge. I'm excited about individuals looking at the book. I'm excited about groups that have already started the discussions about 5 basic principles that Jesus outlines for us as his followers. They're pretty simple, and they're nothing earth-shattering, but they're very important for how we live and follow him in our life of faith with him. Those 5 basic principles are being, forgiving, serving, giving, and going. And as there are 5 of them, this week, that is, starting March 1st, we'll be introduced to each of the 5, one per day in the 40-day challenge. Then, starting on Sunday, March the 6th, we'll spend a whole week on each of those 5 topics, those 5 areas. If you haven't picked up a copy of the calendar, we still have plenty of these available as well. And don't forget your handy-dandy Red Letter Challenge bookmark, which has reminders on one side and kind of your own personal scorecard on the other, where you can mark off the days that you've been involved, you have read. I guess at this point, if I was you, and I had never really heard too much about the Red Letter Challenge, I might be asking, well, why are we doing this? What is the hoped-for outcome? I'm glad you asked. Those 5 topics, those 5 areas of discipleship, as we explore them together, as we go through them and hear more about them, might just help each of us grow a little bit more in spending time with Jesus, kind of listening for him in different ways, listening to what he says in his word for us. They might just help us forgive, either receive forgiveness for ourselves or give it as it's needed. As we keep praying in the Lord's Prayer all the time, it goes both ways. Forgive us, Lord, and help us forgive. We'll explore that in one whole week, week number 2. The Red Letter Challenge is going to help us grow in our service to others, maybe stretch a little further than ever before. It might help us be more generous. And finally, it could help us speak and act more boldly than before as real disciples of Jesus in 2022. There are all kinds of challenges to our faith. Some of them seem insurmountable. A lot of them come from outside. This one comes from fellow Christians, and now it's shared by all of us. And it's a good challenge for us to pick up, to challenge ourselves, to challenge one another, and to do it together. I think that might be what I'm most excited about, that this is something our entire church and school can be talking about all through this wonderful season of Lent. As we prepare ourselves to celebrate, come April, the glorious resurrection of Jesus, the one whom we want to follow today, every day, and into eternity. I hope that as you pick up the challenge along with me, along with your fellow believers here at Grace, that you find great blessing in not only hearing what Jesus says, but in following what he says. God bless you in the challenge.